Hello everyone, this is Beastly Eel here, and in today's video we're going to be doing my predictions on the next death battle. Now, this death battle is much different than many of the others. It's two characters that are very well known right now. One that's been around for a while, I think. One of them has been around since the 40s? Sorry, the 50s. 1953 to be specific. And then we have the other one who came out in 2014. So it is going to be James Bond versus John Wick. Now, these two are very similar. And this is where it gets tough because they are both human, right? But they are so different. So, for example, for James Bond, he, is a spy. He goes undercover. He's an expert in weapons to a certain extent. He's decent in hand-to-hand combat. He has many gadgets, equipment, vehicles, all that stuff. John Wick, he is also a great assassin. He's an expert in multiple martial arts, expert in many many guns. And also has the no gadgets or anything like that, but has the ability to use anything around him and his surroundings as a weapon. Which I know sounds like, oh, that's so simple, but it actually isn't. When you really think about it, it takes some sort of imagination and skill to be able to, on the fly, in the middle of combat, being able to use your surrounding environment to your advantage. So this is where it gets tough because both these guys are badass. I mean, hands down, without a doubt. Shouldn't be, anything surprising. And it's going to come down to very minute things. So, like, James Bond's equipment is better than John Wick's. But I think overall, John Wick is better trained and a better fighter than James Bond. And that's where I come up with that. And so it's going to come down to, does James Bond's gadgets outweigh John Wick's skills? So, now, FYI, when I say that John Wick is more skilled than James Bond, that does not mean that James Bond is not skilled. But when it comes to comparing the two, John Wick has a bigger arsenal of skills. I mean, the different types of martial arts alone is enough. Where, again, not to say that James Bond can't handle hand-to-hand combat. Of course he can. The issue becomes he doesn't have the versatility that John Wick does. And I'm pretty much stalling to come up with a decision because after reading all these guys, it's been tough to figure out, like, who is going to win. And I think both would win at different aspects. You know what I mean? I don't think this is like a 100%, John Wick's going to win every time or James Bond's going to win every time. I don't think that at all. I don't think it's that simple. And this one's going to be a tough one because I feel like no matter which one I pick, it's not going to be as good. But I made my decision. I'm going to go with John Wick. My reasoning behind it has to do with the fact that I believe John Wick has a better creative mind and skill set. So multiple martial arts and using his guns as part of his martial arts as well to kind of attack his opponents to kill them is something that James Bond has not had to deal with before. Now, granted, James Bond's equipment is something John Wick has not dealt with, or at least not to the extent, anyway, of what James Bond has. But I think overall, with the skill set and everything else of John Wick, and the idea of, well, let's put it this way. If James Bond accidentally runs over his dog, John Wick is going to win, and he's going to win hard, so hard. So, whether you like it or not, I definitely think John Wick's going to win this one. I just, just the so skilled. I just can't imagine him losing. So, I can't imagine him losing easily. I think if he's going to lose, it's going to be because of the variety in which James Bond's um, gadgets are. But overall, I think John Wick's going to win more times than James Bond. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I mean, I know there's a fan base for both of them. So, I'm pissing somebody off no matter who I pick. So, might as well go with the new group and support them, and go with that. So, but no, seriously, I do believe that John Wick would win this one more times. And that's going to be my final statement. So, like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below and why. I always like having these conversations, definitely in the comments. And as always, if you like the content you see, please like and subscribe below. Other than that, this is going to be Beastly Eel signing out. Have a great night.